always compare it to other shows. And the show they most often compare it to is Andy Griffith, which is a good show, right? You like Andy Griffith? I like Andy Griffith. And I can see that, you know, because you got Uncle Si and Barney, you know, I can see that. You got Andy and Phil, my dad, I can see that. You got Aunt B and Miss K, you know, the women on the show. I'm trying to figure out who Otis the drunk is on our show. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Mountain Man.
I'm thinking Mountain Man. That's exactly what I think. Mountain Man. That's exactly it. You're right. But the show that I compare our show to the most, when people ask me, is the Munsters. You remember the Munsters? You remember that great old show, right? Now, there it is, the Munsters. Now, they were a family of monsters. They were very nice and friendly, but they were still monsters. And there was this beautiful cousin. Anybody remember her name? Marilyn, that came to live with them. But she had an identity complex because she was beautiful and they were monsters, but she felt awkward. I can totally relate to Marilyn Munster. I'm telling you right now. It's hard to be normal in such an abnormal group that I live in, and yet here I am. Now, even when I grow a beard, my dad and my Uncle Si, they make fun of me and they say I look like Yasser Arafat when I try to grow a beard. Which I take that as a total insult. Number one, my beard is not nearly as bad as Yasser Arafat's was, and also he was a terrorist on top of that. And besides, have these two looked in the mirror lately to see what they look like comparing me to Yasser Arafat? That's all I'm saying. When you look at a family photo from us, for sure, someone doesn't quite fit in. I'm willing to admit that. But we love Godwin anyway, because he's just like he's part of the family. Am sandwich. You know Godwin, right? Now, when you look at my brothers and you look at me, there's definitely been some changes through the years, right? Only one of us seems to has maintained his youthfulness, and that would be me, is what I say. Now, you got Jace. Jace is kind of a glass half empty sort of guy. He's usually going to tell us why something won't work. That's what Jace does. Now, Willie, of course, you know, he's the CEO. He's the one that runs everything, and he's also a huge prankster. Is always pulling tricks on everybody. And Jep, the youngest, he's the sister that we never had. Because he's doing beard products now, you know, to make his beard soft and subtle, you know, so he likes that. But I want to explain to you a little bit about our personalities, because I always like to do this when we go places. Everybody loves to hear about the show and about the Robertson family. And the best way that I know to describe our family, especially the brothers, to you today, is by comparing it to Labrador Retrievers. I don't know if any of you have a lab dog back home, but labs are great, are they not? I mean, labs are good family dogs, they're good hunting dogs. They're really just like a part of who we are in our hunting equipment as well as part of our family. Now, everybody knows the black lab. He's sort of the go-getter in the lab family. I mean, they'll break through ice, they whimper by the truck, they are ready to go and get your ducks at any time. That's like Jace and Dad. That's their personalities. I mean, if there's 60 days in a duck season, they're gonna be there every single day. The only day they don't hunt until the afternoon is on Sundays to come in and go to church. They love duck hunting. Now, the yellow lab is a great hunting dog, no doubt about it, but the yellow is a little more domesticated. In other words, the yellow can stay home, can look over the kids, can sit by the fire, can really just enjoy family time. That's like me and Jeff, the oldest and the youngest. Because we love to hunt. We like to go out there and we like to shoot ducks. But you know what? We don't have to go every single day. I mean, we can sleep in, you know, every once in a while. But when you take those two breeds and you cross them over, and any dog breeder will tell you this, when you start crossing over a breed, you get the chocolate lab, but they also get a little kookier and a little crazier as you go. That chocolate